So for many years, people have always asked me, Crystal, how do you get your hair to curl? How does it stay? And oh my gosh, it's so hard for me to do it. I'm gonna show you how I do it, and I do it in less than 15 minutes. I do have shorter hair, so obviously the time can vary depending on your hair length, but this is probably the quickest way that I get my hair to curl and kind of give that natural wave look. Let's get started. So what you're gonna need is a curling iron. This is the Hot Tools, and I've had it probably for about 5 years now, and she is my favorite. I believe she's a 3-inch barrel. I could be wrong. You'll need a clip, and that's it. Everything else, people will use picks and combs to divide their hair into different sections. I don't do that. So I divide my hair somewhat down the middle, and I use my nails, but you can totally use a comb, you can use a pen, you can use a makeup brush and divide your hair however you want. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hair, and I'm gonna divide it down the middle. So we're gonna go ahead and split the hair down the back and to either side. So you can see there is no rhyme or reason for how I divided it. I just want to make sure that I can have it all here in the front with me. What I do next is I actually do not use the curling iron like this very often. I prefer to wrap my hair around it. So you can use it however you want depending on the type of curls you want. If you want more of that curly Sue-ish type of look, then you want to use the clamp. If you want more of a, hey, I just woke up and my hair looks good like this, then you're going to want to use it without the clip. Starting from the front, I don't put any product in my hair. I do not spray my hair in the middle of the process, and I do not spray my hair when it's on the curling iron. If you are looking for your hair to fall out, go for it. Add that hairspray on top of it. The heat and the alcohol will damage your hair. All right, so what I do first is I take the curling iron facing down like so, and I just wrap my hair around like so. And as you can see, I have a piece just hanging out. It's not wrapped around the barrel because I'm going for a more loose, curly, beachy, wavy look. I hold it there for about 10 seconds. And I actually take this curl and I pull it out like so. So there you go. There you have your first curl. I move on to the next section. As you can see, I don't pull a certain way. I just kind of grab and I just release. So I'm going from underneath, from this top part here, and I'm just wrapping. People overcomplicate curling hair and make it more work than it needs to be. If you're not worried about kind of being all over the place, then just go for it. Have fun figuring out what curls work best for you. And again, I'm holding out a piece of hair like so. And then after about 10 seconds, I just pull it out. Oh, the heat that I have on here is up to 430 degrees. That's the one I always put on, which is the max on here. If you don't want to have it too hot on your hair, just bring the temperature up, and this is what it looks like. Now that I've done that curl, I have 2 curls done, and I'm going to go ahead and just go around. Now, some people will continue to go the same way, barrel down and curling backwards. Occasionally, what I like to do is I like to flip it up, and I'll bring the curls over the curling iron, and I just hold it there for a couple seconds. This is to add volume and texture and just a little bit of edginess to your hair. And I just hold it there. Again, I'm only holding it up, and then I have a piece that just hangs out because I'm going for more beachy, wavy look. Woo! And there it is. So it doesn't have to be perfect. There's no rhyme or reason, because after you will see what it looks like. And I usually start on one side of my head and then I come over to the other side. I don't know, I just do it that way, but you can figure out what works best for you. You can go one side, one side, one side, one side. This is just how I've been doing it for years. So keep watching as I continue curling my hair. What I do is I just keep grabbing from the back and I just wrap around. Keep wrapping and holding and releasing. I again, I do not have a rhyme or reason for how I curl my hair. I just trust that I'm getting it all. Twist and wrap. So what I do for underneath here, when I can't reach them all the way in the back, I will take the curling iron and I will actually open up the clamp for these back ones. And I'll leave that little piece out and I just kind of hold it up and wrap it up and just hold it there. And that's how I get the little underneath pieces that are kind of too short for me to grab. And then I just kind of, I go like this to loosen the curl out of the barrel, and then you get that really nice under curl there. So one side is finished. It took me less than 5 minutes. Now let's move on to the next side. Okay, so this is what the curls look like before I play with them and I fluff them up and I do all the fun stuff. As you can see, they all have their own different texture, their own different style, their own direction, and the top is, I don't have a perfect divide because I just like it to look a little bit more natural. Now I'm going to show you what I do to get it to look fluffed and to stay all day long. Never used the clip. My curls can stay up to 3 days depending on how I'm taking care of them. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the spray and I'm going to flip my head forward and then I'm going to show you how I style it afterwards. All right, it's a little bit fluffier as you can see. And now what I do is, forgot to share this, one important tip is to make sure that before you mess around with your curl, you let it cool. It doesn't take long to cool, so be patient and just give it a couple seconds and make sure that they're not hot or warm, because what happens is it'll lose its curl and it'll drop faster. All right, so now that I've done the underneath spray, just to give it a little bit more volume, I'll go underneath and I'll start fluffing out like so. Don't freak out. I mean, everybody's hair is different, so you'll find what works for you. Again, I'm going for a wavy look. And I do the other side, not too hard, soft enough. You can see the curls are loosening up here. And then what I do afterwards is I just kind of play around with my hair and I touch it a little bit. That's pretty much it, you guys. I will double check the back of it. I have my handy dandy mirror. And I will make sure that I'm satisfied with the back of it. So you can see the back is similar to the front, messy, wavy curls. And that is basically all I do to keep my curls. I will take some of this because I noticed I have some frizzies, and I'm gonna show you my technique. I just spray it in my hand, rub it really quick, and then I just push my hand across all over the hair. And there you have it. And this is how I get my beachy, wavy look. You can tousle it around a little more if you want. Sometimes what I do is I actually will take my hair and I will part it like so, and I'll style it and get myself more of a sassier, sexier look. I don't know, whatever you want to call this. And I just kind of play around with my curls until I get them where I want them. I tuck it behind my ear. That's another way I style it. And I love it. This is how I do my hair somewhat on a regular basis when I want curls. And it's easy, it's simple, and it takes less than 15 minutes if you have the time and patience for it. Obviously, like I said, if your hair is a lot longer, a lot thicker, it might take a little bit longer. But for me and my style hair, which is a medium thin kind of hair, and it's about shoulders length, it takes about less than 15 minutes. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as I am venturing out back onto YouTube. I'm really excited about doing this, and I want to thank COVID-19 for giving me the time. Not really. Anyways, if you have any other questions or you're looking for tips on how I do my hair or my makeup or whatever it is, I'll be more than welcome to hang out with you guys and share all of what I know that helps me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. I think we did it. I think we friggin' did it.